All right, so we are back. I have all the walls kind of traced, so you can see it here in 3D. All right. So now we want to put in all the windows and doors, but you can see that it's hard to see where the doors are. Well, here I get a clue where the doors are, but I can't see any of the window. That's because I am showing this view as a hidden line, but if we show it as a wireframe, which just shows two lines, and then you can see all the windows in between. And we're going to do even better than that by clicking on the wall, right-clicking, and what I want you to do is go to Override in View. So I want to override it in this particular view, and I want to add a color to these lines so that I can kind of see what are my Revit line versus the black and white trace lines. So you're going to say by category, so it's going to pick all the walls. And you're going to go to projection lines, because on a floor plan view it's called a projection line. And we are going to go solid. And color, we're going to pick orange, which is fine. And you're going to hit apply. So then you can see all my original Revit lines are orange, so I can kind of see where I'm at. And then now let's start adding some doors. So most of the doors for residential projects are going to be 32 inches, but you know, obviously you can make them 34 inches, 36 inches, whichever, you know, whatever size that a client may want or the design may call for. But typically minimum size for doors are 32, unless there's like storage rooms and things like that. So let's start adding some doors. So you're going to go to door, and Revit has loaded, you know, very standard sizes here. 84 is probably not what we're going to use. That is actually what, 7-foot door? Is it? Something like that. We're going to use a 6'8" door, which is your standard size door. So you're going to use a 32-inch by 80, which obviously is not here. So that's good. So I'm going to now teach you how to edit a Revit family. So you can see when I chose a door, Revit out of the box gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different type of door. Now the key word being type, okay? We're going to talk about types versus instance in the future. So when I say type, it's a very specific vocabulary. So right now we're just going to choose 32 by 84, but what we really need is 32 by 80. So you're going to go to Edit Type right here. And since we don't need the 84, I'm just going to go ahead and rename it 32 by 80. And I'm going to make that height 6'8". So now this is an 80-inch door. Don't worry about the thickness or all the other things, but the width is a 2'8" or 32 inches, and the height is 6'8", which is 80. And as a matter of fact, can I? Oh no, that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and click 32 by 80. We're good. I'm going to say OK. Now, whenever I touch a wall, it's going to give me a 32-inch by 80-inch tall door. So anyway, so we have the door, and let's just now kind of go into some more Revit management and editing. If I open up the Families tab, I have the door, single flush door. These are the doors that I saw, right? And here's a door that I just edited. I'm never going to, well, in this project, I'm not going to use an 84-inch door. So you can just click that and delete. Click that and delete. Click that and delete. Just in case you deleted something that you needed, you can just create another one, right? So anyway, I have now 4 types of doors loaded. And for the most part, like I said, it's a 32-inch door. So I'm going to go back to my door, which gives me my 32, and I'm going to go ahead and pop all my doors. So you can see my swing is the opposite. You just hit your space button, space bar, and then that'll swing the door to the different location. So I'm going to just go ahead and add all my 32-inch doors, and it's as easy as that. So here I have these kind of French doors here, and I guess I have from some French doors and 3 French doors. So when I go to my door and then I get my door family, I notice that I only have single flush doors. So what you want to do is you want to go to Insert. Right, let me move. Insert. You're going to load additional families that Revit comes with, right? So we want to load some French door family. So let's go to Load Family. And it should point to the right directory in your computer if you load it, Revit. And you're going to go to English Imperial. Here's doors. And here's all the doors that Revit comes with. So we're going to go to Residential. And let's just see. So here is a double exterior door. So let's just go ahead and use that. We're going to say Open. And then it's going to ask you, it has, 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever amount of type of doors. But you can just choose the ones that you want. So we know that we want 80 inches. Let's take, I'm probably going to use that. And then let's hold down Shift, Control button. Let's just take in these 2 doors, and if we need a different size, and then we'll just change it. So I do that. So Revit brings a door in, and you can see here in my family tree, under doors, I have the single flush doors, but also I have the 2 double doors that I brought in. So let's go back here to Architecture, go to Doors. So then I have these 2 doors loaded. So let's take a 64. And clearly this is not a 64-inch door. So no worries. You can just select this and then pick a 68-inch door. And it's still too small. So maybe it's a 70 or 72-inch door. So no big deal. So we're going to come in here. We're going to go to Edit Type. And we're going to duplicate this time because I might want to use a 68-inch door in another part of the house. So instead of erasing that or changing that, I'm going to duplicate and say I want a 72-inch door. And on the width, I'll type 72, which is a 6-foot door. And there you go. And I'm just using my arrow key to kind of line it up. And that seems like that's the right size that I designed for. Now you can go to the door and then try to pick the right size again. So again, go to the door and pick the right size. But if you know this is the same door that you want to use over here and over here, there's a shortcut key called Copy Style. So what you want to do is you want to select the door and type CS. And then that just copies that particular door type that you, or any kind of family type that you selected. So I have all the doors now, and I will go ahead and let me see. Let's put in the windows. So the windows are going to go the same way. You're going to go to your windows, and Revit out of the box has loaded some fixed windows and some casement, double casement, which kind of swings open like a French door, and a couple of double hung windows. So as a matter of fact, I really don't care what size window you guys use. Just place the windows and feel free to change the design as necessary. And let's just get all the doors and window placed. We'll see you in the next video.